Hello everyone, Hawkey here, back with another umamusume video. So let's talk about and go through with raising an Uma straight to A rank. So we'll just play with Sakura Bashino, like all of us have her, and she's very simple to use, simple to raise. Um, I'll use one of my 3 stars. I think I'll use my Rudolph here. She is 9 stars here. So I'll use her. And then you can borrow like a 9-star guest or something. I'm just going to use my um, Haikyuu Shuttle, who is only 8 stars. But yeah, let's play with this. And what we're going to do is, you know how usually with Sakura Bashino, we want to run like all speed cards? But what we want to do here is to push for A rank. What we're going to do is I'm going to run a few speed here, and I'm also going to run some wit. So I'm going to run here with, yeah, a max limit break fine motion. So we're going to run like 4 speed cards and 2 wit and play with this, right? Play with this setup, like probably not the best setup, but yeah, this is how I want to grind my Sakura Bashino to A rank. And I think it's a fairly straightforward build. I'll push you closer and closer to the A ranks. Like, not only do you need to have like high stats, but you also want to actually choose the right skills. So I'm going to mainly go through with the wit and speed here, raising up all the friendship for my units. So yeah, we're going to keep my energy like near the high ranks. We're not actually going to do any rest, or we'll try not to actually rest, and we're going to really push up our stats, get the hints, get the friendship built up. That way we can learn the specific skills. But you don't want to learn the generic skills. What I mean by like the generic skills is the ones that don't really have like the like distance or track or anything in the brackets. You do want to learn like the gold skills with those in the brackets that correspond to your Uma. So for Sakura Bashino, we want to learn sprint, and we also want to learn the front skills as well. So let me go through and continue on with this run. I'm like full energy, so I'm going to just keep raising up my speed and wit, and just mainly going through both of them. For these options, I'm mostly just going to choose like the first options. You can definitely go through with the Game Tora event scheduler. So what I mean by that is on the Game Tora website. So let me just jump to here. Game Tora, make sure you switch to serve the global. In the tools, choose the training event helper, and then you can put down like all your support units, your character. Make sure you choose the URA finals, and then you can see like which options is better for your Ume. But we're just going to just play by ear, right? We're just going to YOLO our way through this. Should be pretty straightforward. Corner adept, nice. 5 motion was raised up. We'll keep raising our wit here. Maybe I'll get a 3-star wit. Who knows? I already got like a 3-star wit on Taiki Shuttle, so yeah, let's keep raising our speed. We're just gonna ignore like basically all the other stats because Sakura Bashino is quite easy to build. Like you just spam speed on her, and both spamming speed and spamming wit will give her speed. So yeah, just we need to make sure to keep the energy up. And we want to also raise our wit levels. So eventually, instead of recovering 5 energy there, it does recover even more. So max energy increase. And let's keep going with wit here. Okay. All right. Skipping through the options. Energy down, wit went up. And then we're just going to go to race. Make sure she's at the front as well. Yeah, she keeps default is the pace, but we'll play her with the front. And you can see she is potential 1, so you know, you might decide to actually raise her potential to get high stats and the extra starting skills at the start for her to learn. And playing this is always like a bit of RNG as well. So sometimes you have good runs, sometimes you have bad runs. And remember, we're not going to touch rest. So, we're a bit low on energy, so we're going to spam wit and actually I probably shouldn't have done that. Okay, wit has leveled up, so now we're going to go in with which charming. Okay, so sometimes you do get these extra skills. So charming, if we hold down on this, building a friendships with her partners faster. So that's a bit of RNG that you sometimes get. That came from one Nishino Flowers events where she has a chance to give you that charming buff, and it doesn't stack. Like there's others that give you charming as well, but yeah, it doesn't stack doesn't stack twice. So yeah, we might decide, yeah, we're just going to keep spamming wit. Still only getting 5 energy. That's okay. Alright, we're going to spam up speed here. Otonashi. Sometimes it is hard to get her max as well. But the director is usually easy to get max, and she does give us the extra stats at the end once it's max. Maybe we'll spam speed here. Our energy's gone quite low. Okay, recover some energy. That's nice. That's a rainbow, 24%. Okay, we'll just spam level 4 wit here. And then this is just like, one of the runs where you basically, because, we have to do a lot of runs a day and it takes a while, right? It takes, like 30 minutes to go through like a full career run. And sometimes you just want to just grind mindlessly, turn your brain off, and just farm some ume, have some fun, and you don't want your energy to go to waste. Maybe you need to build up friends for your club and everything as well. And yeah, shout out to my club, BHT. Yeah, I'll put the details in the description if you guys wanted to join us as well. We're trying to aim for probably aim for like A plus. I don't think we'll get S. Like S is too hardcore if you had a look at the people in the high tier. But yeah, well, let us keep going. So for the new year, we want to choose the middle one for the first new year, which does give us energy there. We're going to keep pushing up our wit. Okay, wit's level 5. Nice, nice. And you realize we haven't actually gone through and chose any other skills. Like we're doing this very brainlessly, right? We're gonna keep running, and then yeah, just using like pretty much just all the top options. Like should be very simple for you guys to sort of follow. And now we're level 5. Oh wait, I think it was the rainbow training which give us 10 energy with fine motion, because it's a maximum break fine motion. I think has that energy recovery skill, right? Energy's gone down. Okay. Rainbow's training for Daiwa Scarlet. Okay, nice. Hopefully we'll start getting a bit more rainbow training soon. And we haven't actually learned any skills as well, so we're going to play with like a skillless run, right? Okay, 5th. Was that just bad luck? Okay. It is what it is. Sometimes you might get bad RNG, right? Was that speed too low? Okay, and then inspiration. Now we get the bonus stats from our legacy ume, which is really nice. I guess stamina width, not really that helpful to what we have, actually. I should swap it to log, right? So let's spam more speed. It is a bit slow going at the start because we're not raising that many friendship to orange there for the rainbows. But I think it will build up here. A beeline burst. And we keep spamming wit. And this is good for PvP as well, because having the high wit, because in Korea it does have the 400 stats to everything sort of padding. And then in PvP, you don't have that padding, so you do want to have like higher wit to trigger skills like PvP. It is mainly focused on like all the skill triggers and everything, as well as having good stats. So it's quite hard to actually go through with this. Oh, because we lost, we don't have enough fans. So this is a bit of a fail run here, right? So let's see if we can even go to A rank on this Bakushin, right? That laugh is so funny. Spectacular training. Okay. Okay. Nice. We have some rainbow training, but we are on low energy. But let's keep training our wit. Okay, gone to orange. Let's train our wit again. Yeah, recover 8. You'll die with Scarlet. Yeah, I think it's 5. It's the max limit break 5 motion, which does give me 10. Yeah, let's go with wit here again. Right. And then we keep raising it up. Recovering the energy. Ooh, double wit. Nice. And remember, like, you do have to get the stats over 600 to have a chance to get the 3-star spark, right? New results? What is this? What is happening with this run? Coming second? This is our speed. Our speed's not enough. Or because I didn't learn any skills. I mean, our speed is a bit low, right? Alright, let's keep learning some wit. And then change off to speed. Yeah, rainbow training on wit and speed. Yeah, so both stats already 600. Level 4 speed training. Okay, wit's gone up. Keep raising some wit. There's not much to really raise. Keep going wit to get our energy back up. And then the director gives us some skill points. Ashin race course, okay. I mean, when you guys do this, you'll definitely look at oh, and for this new year one, you want to choose the first one to get some energy, and then you want to actually spend the energy. And now we'll stick to the same, right? We'll just keep doing speed, and then the new year afterwards, they'll sometimes give you energy, right? The 20 energy there, so we recover our energy back again. Nice. Okay, we've maxed out an energy. Okay, double rainbow on speed. That's good. Getting the friendship training up. Updrafters, Nishino flowers ranked up. Okay, accept my gift. Valentine's Day. Skill points. And then we'll keep going with some wit here. And eventually we should be able to have our speed and our wit at 1000. So at least over 1000 maybe. We'll see how things go. Maybe we'll be able to max out both stats by the end. So this depends on how much friendship training we're able to get here. So sometimes, you know, we get lucky. Sometimes it is what it is. So turf, sprint. And then we just view the results. Hopefully we don't get a string of bad luck, but we should be able to just remain first for the rest of the career. So a bit of a rocky start at the start, but yeah, sometimes that is just, you know, RNG and yeah, inspiration. All right, another stat buff. Sometimes you get the gold one, which does come in more rarely, and it does give you a bunch more stats inspired and everything as well. But yeah, definitely look at leveling up your skills. I'm just doing this just to show you guys like a bare minimum run sort of thing. I mean, I do have like good legacy umes and everything, but you can still borrow that and I'm sure you farmed a fairly decent one already as well. Okay, so yeah, we'll keep raising wit here, push our energy levels up, and ooh, double 12%. Let's see if we can succeed on this. But now our wit's gonna have a chance of failure. So this probably isn't too good. 30% failure on wit. Even if you fail on wit, yeah, it still gives you energy, right? So technically, I'm just trying to prove a point here by not actually using rest, but it does work out. Okay. Race again. And we're close to ending. So late June ends in like December, right? Is it like 72 turns? I don't know how long that is. What's that? A year is 26 fortnights, and then 52 for 2 years, and then 78. So then it's like 2 weeks off, like 2 weeks off a full 3 years, is it? Is that because we have the finals? I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. They didn't want to give us like a third New Year's in this event. And then eventually we do get the other scenarios, which is pretty exciting. Like, I feel like sometimes we're tired of the URA finals. And then we want to try something new, right? Yeah, over 1,000 wit now. What do we get? Speed. Double, okay. Double friendship training. Okay. Very low on energy. Like usually you'll rest, but we'll spam like what, 4 or 5 wits to come back up. Okay, place first. 2 more goals remaining. And then straight into another race. Oh no, energy's gone down. I think we're near like high failure rate for for our training. We might need to rest, but I don't know. We're gonna keep spamming wit. Moxie. Okay. And then our last goal, 3 turns remaining. Okay, it recovers some energy. Nice, nice. Perfect timing. 1% failure rate. Okay, let's keep spamming our energy. I think we're going to cap out our energy at this rate. Ooh, double friendship training and energy. Oh, 13 energy. Nice, nice. And then we're going to keep racing. And then view the results. And then jump our way through this. Like, how long has it been? 18 minutes since I started this video. So I think we're doing pretty fast for a run here. All goals achieved. Mood, stamina went down. Now let's... Oh wait, I probably should have started... Oh well, it doesn't matter. I was thinking maybe I should have taken that Nishino flower speed training there. Okay, now we got a double. Okay, that's better. Okay, and then we're back to wit training. Friendship with director is maxed out. Okay, and then we keep going. We're going to cap out on our wit here. It is what it is. We probably wouldn't have capped out if that wasn't a wit legacy Uma from my Taiki shuttle, right? He's a 3-star wit, if you guys remember from the start. Yeah, she does. Doesn't let me scroll, does it? Yeah, 3-star wit. Okay. Alright, what's our last one going to be? I think we're going to keep with wit here, even though it's going to raise 0. Wit's superb form. Okay, and then we're going to go through with the semi-finals. We're going to have a bit of wasted stats, but I think we should still be able to push for the A rank here. finals. Nice, nice. Get all the added stats. Okay. I mean, this is the last one. We should probably just do some speed. Imagine if that fails. Okay. Final. And then that's without doing any rest, without choosing any speed. And then we come first, and then now we can actually get the final stat boost. Probably best not to get wit to max. Maybe you can do a rest and then do some other stats or something if you're close. So that way you don't waste the extra like wit stats you get from those bonuses, and you know, don't get that overcapped. So let's see, 1,500 skill points. So I'm going to choose these special skills to start off with. And as I said earlier, we're going to choose the skills that relate to the Uma that you're doing. So it's sort of multiplied by like what rank you have in the skill. So since Sakura Bashino is like sprint A, front A, that's what I'm going to focus on for the skills and the ones that are discounted, right? Wait, do I have not much skills here? Oh, pace. This is rough. Okay, so we'll choose that one. And then these are the like basic skills. Okay. Yeah, so there's not really that much for me to choose. I'm tempted to just choose the gold skills, which I do have the hints on. And then I get the beeline burst. I take the corner adept, and then 142 remaining. I want a home stretch haste. So maybe I'll take this off and get the haste. And then 151. 151. I can't get Moxie. What do I get? 112. Pace. Corner adept. I think I might have to take one of the green ones, right? Which one's more common? Right hand, race course, wet, or summer? This is more PvP thing. Maybe I'll take like right hand and yeah, that's shit. So we'll raise all these skills. Quite a lot of skills that we raised up. Okay. And then let's see our stats. So final stats. I think that's pretty solid. Probably could have gone power a bit higher if I did some training for it. And let's see what rank we get. See, A rank. 10k is A rank, so 10.9. And then we didn't really do that well. 3 stars in Mile, right? We did have like a few failed trainings and everything. And yeah, that's how you get Sakura Bashino to A rank there. Like, I think, you know, using this is still fairly fair. Like, you know, I did have run like, you know, some SRs, SSRs, but I think it's still fairly achievable for everyone. And there wasn't really anything too complicated in doing that. Like, you know, I was just spamming wit, spamming speed. I wasn't even choosing any skills until the end. And yeah, just make sure you choose those like good gold skills with the specific track and race bonuses for your Ume. So that's it. I've been raising a few of them to A rank. Like here's another Sakura Bashino. I did use the friendship card, the support card there. And this was the one run that we did with 4 speed, 2 wit. And then there's 11k one where I did 4 speed, 2 wit, but that was more better RNG, maxed out on the stats, and yeah, there we go. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.